So I was at Jackie's house yesterday. Let me pick up the story we were at. So all of a sudden, Gary calls me from the game. He goes, dude, we're on TV. We're on Fox right now.
Oh.
This was Saturday. So me...
Saturday?
Yeah, I was with Stunner and John and Jackie and, the three of us and my daughter and everything. We run into Jackie's house to go catch Gary with Beetlejuice, Gary the retard. Where's Gary the retard? You might as well bring him in. All right, he's on his way. Oh, here he comes.
And Nicole Bass, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is so funny, man. You got to check this out. So we had this great idea. Oh, there he is. There's Gary the retard. Hey, Gary. Hey, man, what's happening? Oh, there he is.
Hello.
He's wearing a crown. You don't want to lose the crown, so you might want to just wrap the headphones around your,
on
your ears.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Help him out there, Gary.
That's good.
That's good. Just stick him on, man. Don't take all day. All right. Gary the retard, everybody. Hey, man, I saw you on your own TV show on Fox.
He's got
Saturday.
a TV show?
Yeah, he was on. It's this baseball game where he just sits there and waves. All right.
So you could see him.
Oh, yeah. So let me tell you what happens.
I'm going to stay up there.
Oh, don't worry about
It
it.
was weird, too, because Gary the retard sitting next to Baba Booey, and you see a guy with no teeth and then a guy with too much teeth.
Like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah. It's like one guy's got too many teeth.
No happy meeting.
Right. So anyway, we had this idea. We got... Good, Gary. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good, I guess.
All right, just calm down.
That's why I went to Fantasies on my first appearance.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, she was at a go-go bar. So, anyway,
Can I just tell you something? I think, having spent the whole weekend with Gary, I swear, I think I'm jealous of him. I was thinking about this whole weekend.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, he's got the best life.
What does he do?
He's just, wherever he is, he's happy.
Right.
There's no worries in his life.
Right.
There's no stress in his life.
Right.
He's never unhappy.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If you give him the smallest thing, he's happy to have it.
Right.
It's utter happiness.
I could give you
We'll remove half your brain.
Yeah, we could just cut out
You know what?
your brain.
If I don't know I'm missing something,
You're
I'm
not
happy.
missing it.
Yeah, like, I mean, I look at my... No offense, Gary, but look, I look at my dog's life. My dog is happy because it's basically essentially taken care of. I'm like, Gary, don't worry about anything.
Right.
Nothing.
No, I'm always happy.
Yeah.
He really is.
I'm never happy. So you're better off than I am, right? You are. I'm never happy.
Would you give up most of your brain, though, to have it?
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't know you're missing your
But
brain.
my brain isn't doing me any good anyway. I'm serious. Like, okay, so you can't read. Do you know how to read?
Not too well.
Right. You don't know how to read, don't know how to do math or anything. But so what?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, what do you need it for?
It's only making us crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little more difficult for you to get laid, but...
I wish I could get laid. I need to get laid.
Right.
Ever? He's still a virgin.
Yeah, he's still a virgin.
I like a lot of women out there, you know what I mean? But, you know.
They don't like you back.
Probably so.
Yeah, that's
He's
all
not even
right.
sure about that, and it doesn't depress him.
So listen to this, man. So we know this guy over at the Yankees. He says, we'll give you tickets right behind home plate.
Actually, to Modell's.
Oh, Modell's. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the tickets were provided by Modell's, and those guys are great guys. They're always good to us. They have tickets right behind home plate. That's the place where no matter when a guy's up at bat, you could see the guys behind home
It's
plate.
like a little box, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just 4 seats.
Yeah, so you are assured that you will be on TV if you have those 4 seats, and Modell's has them.
Did you realize they were going to be that close? I thought they were going to be 4 seats like in the stands.
No,
No.
they're right there.
No, we knew it was right up front.
Area.
So we took Gary the retard right here, Beetlejuice.
Yep, Beetlejuice. I can say something about Beetlejuice. You know what? You wouldn't open up. What's your name? Keep sitting there shaking. Come on, Beetlejuice. Say something over the camera. You're sitting there going like this.
Yeah, Beetlejuice fell asleep for most of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
And drooled.
And drooled.
And snored and was chortling.
And Beetlejuice is on the phone. Wait a second. Here's Beetlejuice.
You're not
Hey,
a
Beetlejuice.
baseball fan, obviously.
Hey, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Hey, so.
I can barely hear you.
Thanks for the game, man.
Yeah, did you have a good time?
Yeah, have a nice time.
So I turn on the TV, and I see Beetlejuice is wearing a giant, like, Uncle Sam hat.
Like a top hat.
Like a top hat, but it's like, red, white, and blue.
Right.
It wasn't. It was like a pimp hat.
Yeah, so his head is so...
Big hat.
So Beetlejuice has a tiny little head.
Right.
I can hardly hear you, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So...
Thanks for the game, Hey, I want some of my tooth to you. South.
Yeah, total non sequiturs. Never,
This is how he talks all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Baba Booey has to sit there and babysit these guys.
How's that?
You didn't have to babysit me at all.
No.
No, not much, Gary.
My tooth fall out. You love that, right?
What?
So Baba Booey says to me...
So Baba Booey, I saw my tooth fall out, so I give it to him.
All right. Hey, Beetlejuice, I got to go. I'll never explain this story if Beetlejuice is on the phone. Beetlejuice, I got to go. now he's quiet. Now he's
probably still talking. Doesn't know you hung up.
So anyway, so Gary says to me, Baba Booey says to me, oh, man, I don't want to take Gary the retard, Beetlejuice, and Nicole Bass to a Yankee game. You know, so who was going to do it originally? Stuttering John?
Well, originally it was me, and then I had something to do Friday night, and then I was going to send Stuttering John, and then we just got...
Yeah, so I said, look, I don't want Stuttering John, because Stuttering John's like a baby.
Yeah, who's going to watch him?
Yeah, who's going to watch Gary the retard and Beetlejuice?
It's better that I went, Howard. The calls came all week long. Modell's called. The Yankees called. The second I got in the seats, I was told by the guy at Modell's that George Steinbrenner's in the building.
Oh.
I mean...
everyone was really nervous.
They kept saying, please don't do anything to embarrass the Yankees. That was all they kept saying. Don't embarrass the Yankees.
I wondered if this was going to cause...
But they were fine. They were fine with our behavior.
Right. So anyway, so Baba Booey goes to the Yankee game with Beetlejuice and Gary the retard and Nicole Bass.
Right. And the last time, Beetlejuice went anywhere, he got so drunk he was retching all over.
Right. Which made for a good TV show, but a lot for one guy to handle. So Baba Booey tells me, he calls me up from the game. He goes, we're on TV right now, man. Tell us what to do. So I say, so we hang up from Baba Booey. I'm watching the game. You can't see Beetlejuice because he has a giant hat on.
Right.
Oh, so all you saw was hat?
So me, Jackie, and John are spending the whole day in Jackie's house trying to get back in touch with Baba Booey. We couldn't get through on his cell phone. So we're calling the Yankee organization because we want Beetlejuice's hat off.
Baba Booey. So the guy at the Yankees has my cell phone number. He called me.
Right. So the guy at the we get in touch with the guy from the Yankees. We spend like a half hour because now we're obsessed with getting Beetlejuice's hat off. Yeah, because we can't see Beetlejuice's head.
He's sleeping under that hat.
Yeah, he's under that hat sleeping.
Yeah, because his head's so small and the hat was just standing straight up, you know.
You understood that.
Yeah, Gary knew what was going on.
Yeah, I knew what was going on, but the thing I was just in the snoring away.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, why were you sleeping through the whole game?
Doing water, snoring.
You never know what he's
saying. You know what I think, Howard? You know what I think was going on?
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why we put the hat on him for a little while, it was so hot.
Right.
That I think it was starting to get to him because there was sweat coming down.
Is that what you think was happening? Like he was passing out from the heat?
Yeah.
No. I think he would. Now that I think about it more, I think he'd fall asleep anywhere. At the time, I thought it was the heat.
Yeah. Because I've seen him on the show almost fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know.
He usually just almost
Robin, he's got, like, narcolepsy. I mean, he could just be, like, in the middle of something, and you turn around and he's asleep.
His body temperature was 107.
Howard, you know what he did on the bus? We had the camera on him. We had a poor camera on this poor guy. And we was trying to get him to say something on the bus. We was coming back to New York.
Yeah.
He was in town. Man, he was sitting there. I said, come on, Beetlejuice. Come on, the camera ain't going to bite, you know.
Right.
Howard, there was one point in the game where I looked over to my right. I'm sitting all the way. I look over to my right.
Right.
Beetlejuice is passed out, drooling.
Right.
Gary over here, the people that give out, like, pennants and stuff, they gave Gary a little Yankee flag.
Yeah.
He's waving it like a maniac. Go, go Yankees! Go Yankees! Go Yankees! And Nicole is blotting herself because she's sweating so much.
Right.
Lying on paper towels, like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, it was wild.
What was Nicole wearing?
A bikini top.
Like a bustier.
Right.
And you know, it was really funny. At one point, around the 7th inning, the Yankees, the players themselves, sent over the bat boy in between innings, and they asked Nicole to get up and pose down.
Right.
She did, and they were all cracking up, just laughing their asses off.
Gary the retard, do you know who won the game?
The New York Yankees.
They did.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
What was the score?
Tell him, Gary.
I don't remember what the score was.
Howard, here's another thing. So the whole game, he keeps asking me what the score is.
Right.
Right. Now, the game's tied from, like, the first inning. It's tied at 1-1.
Right.
So he goes, is that the score on the scoreboard? So I go, yeah, that's it. But I can't start to explain to him balls, pitches, how everything works.
Right.
He sees the count is 1-1.
Right.
He's looking at the count.
Right.
Pitcher throws the next pitch. He goes, no, it's 2-1. Pitcher throws the next pitch. No, it's 3-1.
So let him think at this. You know what? The game's more exciting like that.
Yeah, there must have been like 500 games.
Yeah, and then it would go back to 0-0. Yeah.
I've never been to a real baseball game. This is my first time.
Oh, I believe that. So all I know is, like, then you turn on the TV, and even Jackie said to me, you know, Baba Booey didn't look all that normal sitting next to those people with the giant teeth, right, man?
Right.
It was like wild.
It's not like
so then
left out of the screen.
Yeah, it
as
was
the
like
normal.
four.
the guy from the Yankees gets in touch with Baba Booey. So I got Baba Booey on the phone.
Yeah.
So I'm going, okay, get Beetlejuice's hat off. They get the hat off. And I go, all right, every time you're on camera, I'll let you know, get up and do a wave.
Okay.
The four of them. Start a wave.
Yeah.
You know one of those waves?
Right. No, Gary.
So we're spending like a half hour because I go, okay, get ready, go. And then all of a sudden they start doing the wave, and then the camera would be off them.
Right.
We're doing this whole thing, but after a while it got real annoying.
But you guys...
But it was so funny.
At one point we hit it right, and I just heard these guys howling.
Yeah.
That they were, like, controlling what was going on in the box.
Right.
And John and Jackie are drinking beers, and I'm yelling into the phone trying to get Beetlejuice and all them up. Yeah.
And then there was a guy, I don't know if he was...
We had so much fun. Because it was so cool watching the Yankee game on Fox, and we're like in control of the entertainment.
Oh, it was like a video game.
You were part of it.
You know, they ought to hire us for halftime.
Well, it's funny because there was a guy there, I don't know if he was assigned to us, but there was a huge guy who was very nice, but, I mean, he was in charge of making sure we didn't do anything stupid. I couldn't take pictures during the game when there was a pitch on, and even when Gary was waving his flag, you know, you can't wave the flag because it annoys the pitcher.
Right.
You can't be waving flags and everything. So the guy was, like, right on us the whole game.
Here, a bunch of people saw it. Sean, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
I got to shut my radio because on hold I can't hear the show for some reason.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was watching the Yankee game and I saw Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Well, sitting with that big black guy sitting behind him, it looked like one of the black guy's breast was hanging out the way Beetlejuice.
So Beetlejuice's head was like a...
And there was some big black guy sitting behind Beetlejuice who I think was from the Yankees.
That was the guy that was assigned to us, the security.
Oh, okay.
Nice guy, but, you know, but he had to keep us in line.
Because these guys were getting swamped over at the Yankee game, yeah.
He had to take us to the bathroom. Can I tell my bathroom story?
Yeah.
So I have to go to the bathroom. So when we go to go to the bathroom, the big, heavy black guy says, hold on a minute. You guys are causing too much of a commotion. I have to bring you.
Okay.
So he brings me, Gary, and Beetlejuice to the men's room, and then he leaves to take Nicole to the ladies' room. Now, first of all, I got Gary with me, and I am petrified at the thought of losing him in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Right.
And I said to Howard, it would be like taking Jackson and Lucas, except they listened to me better.
Yeah, Baba Booey said his two little kids listen better
Then Gary the retard?
than Gary the retard.
Also, I was also worried because it was very hot and they were sweaty. So the first thing I did was say, guys, you know, splash some cold water on your face because I wanted to cool them off.
You're like a dad.
Get them out of the sun.
Right.
So again, just like with Jackson.
Did they splash the water on their face?
They did.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
I just splashed water on my face, all over my head. They didn't have no paper towels, so how do you expect to dry your face? And here I am taking my T-shirt, you know, right off my...
But you listened to what Baba Booey had to say.
Well, that's good.
Baba Booey said.
But everybody knew who we were. You know what I mean? We really were attracting a crowd. So Beetlejuice, a lot like Jackson, is not tall enough for the urinal.
Right.
So while Gary goes to splash water on his face, I got to take Beetlejuice to the bathroom, except he has to wait for a stall.
Right.
Okay? So after Gary's done, I say, Gary, now stand here. Don't move. But in the meantime, all the guys are like, you know, Gary, Beetlejuice, high-fiving and everything. I get Beetlejuice into the bathroom finally. He's going. I turn around. Gary's not where I put him on the stand, and he's not in the men's room.
Right.
I am freaked out now. So now I run out. Gary's luckily just right outside the men's room because the fans have dragged him out there. He's now signing autographs or scribbling something on a paper that's supposed to be his autograph.
Right. Do you know how to sign your own name?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Beetlejuice came out. You know, so now I got to run inside to make sure Beetlejuice is okay. But I don't know what to do because I've got two kids and I don't want to leave one out of my sight for too long.
Right. You got to figure out which one's brighter.
So
yeah, how are you going to do that in a quick in an instant?
So then I get those two guys, and then I know the ladies' room is down the hall, and I don't want to wait. So we go down there, and the heavyset black guy's waiting for Nicole to get out, and all these women are walking out of the ladies' room thinking that, you know,
there's a man in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then they walked us back to our seats.
Oh, man.
What an adventure.
I had to go buy them ice cream. I bought them lunch and ice cream. And
Right.
The
This
hamburgers
is like
was good.
community service.
Was that Gary?
The hamburgers was good.
They were good.
This was just like when you used to talk about taking CP kids out for the day. This was it.
This was it, huh?
Yeah.
At least they're grateful.
Oh, no,
It's like a community service detail.
so happy. This guy is just the happiest guy.
Gary the retard, yeah. Whatever they did to your brain, man, I tell you something, they should just duplicate it.
They
'Cause
took the right part.
I've never seen a happier human being than Gary the retard.
Maybe the essence of that happiness could be captured
Right.
in a bottle.
In a pill.
Now, Howard, do you
Got
want
to clone him.
to play any of those tapes?
Yeah, okay, so we wanted to determine. Beetlejuice, you still with us?
No, he's sleeping.
Wake up, Beetlejuice.
You still there, Beetlejuice? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you want to hang in there? You want to?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right.
I'm there.
So we wanted to determine if these guys knew anything about baseball. So
Okay, you want a little interview?
yeah, there you go.
We're gonna play a quick trivia game. I'm gonna go around the horn, starting with Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, who is the Yankees shortstop?
I think it's the right fielder. I think it is.
The shortstop's the right fielder?
I think it's the second fielder, right?
Do you know what the shortstop's name is?
I don't know. It's a shortstop.
Derek.
I think it's Derek Earl.
Derek who?
Derek Earl.
That's exactly right. What's one of the other questions?
I'm going to fail at
What stadium do the Yankees play in?
Okay. What stadium do the Yankees play in, Gary?
I've never seen the New York Yankees.
It's right up there. What do you know?
What's that?
The New York,
What is that?
Stadium.
No.
New York Yankees.
Yankee what?
Okay.
Come on, Gary.
All right. What is
Bronx Bombers are also known as what?
the Bronx Bombers are also known as what?
You got me. I'm not a baseball fan.
You don't know who the Bronx Bombers are?
No, I do.
Can you considering where we are, could you take a wild guess?
They're from Bronx.
The Bronx Bombers are also the Yankees. Okay.
There you go.
One more.
Pitcher David Cohn plays what position?
Pitcher David Cohn plays what position?
I feel like
He plays like third or second.
Pitcher David Cohn. Pitcher David Cohn plays what position? Pitcher David Cohn.
the color is George Washington's White Horse.
No, I think it's Washington. I think.
Okay, exactly. You're going to get an extra beer for that one. How many strikes are there in an out?
3.
All right. And how many innings are there in a game?
2, boy.
How about you? How many innings a game?
About 7.
7.
You know, these tickets are so wasted on this crew.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys are funny.
Baseball illiterates.
Yeah. No wonder Beetlejuice fell asleep.
Yeah, he probably did.
The pitcher plays third or second base.
I was so psyched because I was telling Howard, I was so psyched because I was with these guys, and then there were these two smoking-looking women sitting there. So I sit next to them, and I'm like, all right, at least I can talk to these two hot chicks through the whole game. My cell phone rings. It's Doug. He's like, I'm watching on TV. You got to move because you're on camera too much. Move Nicole over there. I guess it was the Beetlejuice on the game.
Yeah.
And
I think you wore Beetlejuice out with that quiz. That's why he fell asleep. It was a lot of work.
I don't know if you want to play.
Yeah,
Want
what?
to play Gary's favorite song?
Oh, yeah, so while they were at the game, Baba Booey realizes that the song, what did the song come on the loudspeaker?
Yeah, it was on the loudspeaker.
The song comes on the loudspeaker, and Gary the retard starts singing it, like, perfectly. This is your favorite song? And he, you don't think he knows anything, but he you know the song by Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away?
Yeah.
You want to sing with us? Here, sing with us. He knows every word. Wait, watch this.
I want to fly away, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away, baby.
Yeah, he knows the whole song.
Yeah, you know why I know it so well?
Why?
Because I hear it noising a lot.
You hear it in Oregon.
Yeah.
You should make a music video. So he starts singing, I want to fly away at the top of his lungs. Baba Booey's like, uh-oh. What's happening now?
In a way, Gary was our saving grace because when he was, doing that pennant thing and yelling, Yankees, Yankees, I think that everyone was too afraid to mess with us because it's like, you're with a retarded guy, let him have his fun.
So nobody was saying, be quiet.
Yeah, every time I tuned into Fox, man, I would see, like, Gary the retard waving something.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep everybody cheering on, you know what I mean?
Right, it's your job.
You're the head cheerleader.
Yelling at inappropriate times.
That's right. Yeah.
Yelling at inappropriate times when the game wasn't even on. But Howard, I saw this thing just came faxed over to me this morning, and this is either about one of the two Garys, either me or Gary the retard.
Yeah.
Apparently in Canada, there were some complaints filed against us.
Oh, dear.
And it says it's okay to call someone a retard or retarded on the radio as long as the comment is directed at an individual.
Right.
So says the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council.
Right.
The council ruled because apparently you made the remark about one of the people that works for you. So it's okay to say it about an individual.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What was that?
They made a ruling. Apparently, there was a complaint filed against us because you called somebody a retard.
Oh.
And they've ruled that it's okay to call an individual a retard.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the game?
No.
Oh, I see.
No.
All right. I didn't know.
He was with Beetlejuice too long.
Yeah, I think you're out in the sun too long.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right, so they've ruled that the word retard's okay as long as you call, like, someone specifically a retard.
Right. Not a
So
group,
when can't you use it?
to refer to a group of people.
Well, I'm glad they've worked that all out.
You can't mock members of the handicap group generically.
Oh, I see. What an incredible ruling.
Brilliant.
You want to hear the other ruling?
Yeah.
The other ruling you failed on.
What was that?
They said that in the second decision, the council found Stern breached the Canadian Association of Broadcasters Code of Ethics when he repeatedly said Poles hate Jews.
Oh, Poles hate Jews.
Oh, but you know, you're not being specific.
Some Poles hate Jews. How's that? A lot of them.
But I think you can't classify a whole group.
I see. Well, okay. I stand corrected.
Many Poles.
For our Canadian listeners, some Poles hate Jews. They proved it during World War II. Does anybody read history? Come on. Oh, boy, that Canadian government, that's something.
Busy. They're very busy.
Busy unruling about me every minute. I find it very flattering that someone would sit and bother with a dope like me and rule on me. But listen, go ahead.
Come out with something.
You bet.
Also, so the guy from Modell's said that he was very happy that I was there and we all behaved.
Right.
So he might have us back for a playoff game.
Oh,
nice.
So we have to figure out a group. See, I needed somebody a little taller than Beetlejuice, don't you think?
Yeah, Beetlejuice, it was hard to see you. You're so small.
Give him a booster chair.
In fact, at one point, Doug calls me on the cell phone. He goes, you have to switch Beetlejuice and Gary because the guy behind Beetlejuice is wearing a black T-shirt and he's getting lost.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is very black.
Right.
I swear he said that.
Well, Beetlejuice, I want to thank you for going to the Yankee game yesterday.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And
About 42 too.
what?
Hey, I put money on the tooth.
All right.
My tooth fell out.
He actually really, we haven't seen him. He had a tooth fall
He was
out.
missing a tooth. He's right.
He is.
He lost one of those big giant teeth in front.
Wow. Well, good for you. Congratulations. That can only improve your look.
So my right 900 number. Me.
What do you say?
He's got a 1-900 number or something.
What is your 1-900 number?
Howard,
Yeah.
how you doing? This is Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
This 1-900 number is 1-900 We Head.
We?
E-E Head.
W-E-E head.
Like little.
Little head. Okay, got it. All right, thank you, Sean. All right, that's Sean who's in charge of Beetlejuice. They're in business
And
together.
as always, Howard, we have to thank our station KUFO in Portland, who sent somebody that chaperones Gary the whole time he's there.
Right. All right, Gary the retard. Great seeing you. And
Right.
by the way, our own Baba Booey had his high school reunion. You got to hear this.
Really?
Yeah.
How many years has it been?
20 years, Robin.
Papa Fo High.
Suddenly you and I aren't all that far apart, right, Robin?
A lot of people want to talk about the game, though. It was a great little thing that we did. I hope a lot of people saw it. Rod, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the Yankee game on Saturday,
Yeah.
and I'm a big Yankee fan. Every time I try to pay attention to the game, all I saw was Gary's big teeth.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey was the strangest looking one there.
That's what
Do
you
you
saw.
think
Make
it
Nicole
helped?
Bass look okay. And Nicole Bass is a big, nasty woman, if you want to call her a woman.
You know, Nicole, I feel sorry for Nicole. She takes a lot of crap in public.
Why? What happened?
Because people just yell at her, are you a man or a woman?
Yeah, Robin,
Yeah.
I just finished reading your book. It was excellent.
Oh, thank you.
And now with your book, Rules of Court.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Later.
Because Nicole's pretty nice, but she's pretty thick-skinned. People just yell inappropriate stuff at her.
I think it's been happening for quite some time.
Yeah, even before we got to know her. High-pitched shark is gone. This was a guy
Do you
named...
think it helped that Gary was there to distract the opposing pitcher? You know, maybe he didn't throw as well.
I could have... I started thinking that. This is somebody named Beetle. Beetle, you're on the air.
How you doing? Good morning, Howard. I was watching the game, and Gary's big lips and teeth was all in the way. I totally had to change the channel, and I missed the whole Yankee game. I was totally upset.
We thought it was going to be funny to see Gary the retard and Beetlejuice on there with Nicole Bass, but
Yeah.
it turns out Baba Booey was the funny one.
There was a part during the game where Ken Griffey Jr., who's one of the greatest players ever, walked by, and he sort of caught Nicole's eye, and you should have seen the look on his face. Just for a second.
Yeah, right.
We were that close.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I got something to ask you. I've called your show because I'm always listening. I've called it several times. And before I've ever heard of you guys had some guy named Beetlejuice on your show.
Yes.
I've always called in by the name of Beetlejuice myself.
Yes.
What's up with that? I'm like so upset. It's like,
Well, this guy's name is...
This guy came to us as Beetlejuice.
This guy's name was Beetlejuice. What can I tell you?
oh yeah?
I guess you guys had to fight it out.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
Don't know who had it first.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard,
Yo.
long live the king. The king of media, man. I can't wait for Quebec to secede from Canada so we can get you back on the air here.
Okay.
All right, this is a guy obviously from Montreal who is trying to say... Quebec. He's trying to say... It's Quebec, by the way. He's trying to say that he would like us back on the air in Montreal.
Yeah, because Canada is such a Puritan country, and here we don't have any censorship. We have porno flicks at 11 o'clock at night,
Yes.
and we can see breasts all day in video clips. So,
But God forbid you hear this.
yeah. What's up with that? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I can't explain it, but somehow the government got involved.
So another reason to build a nation out of Quebec so we can get you back on the air.
Quebec. You'll learn how to say it. Live there long enough, you learn how to say it. Hi, you're on the air.
Hiya.
Yes.
I'm from England. I was wondering, when are you coming to be on English Airways?
Yeah, when is that happening?
Are you on? Where are you calling from? England?
England, Farnborough, near Aldershot, which is an army town.
Didn't they have that whole Howard Stern weekend there?
Yeah, brilliant. I watched it all the way through. I still haven't slept yet.
You know, our TV show, the E-television show, is now on in England on something called the Bravo Network.
Yeah.
And they had a whole big Howard Stern weekend. So
Like
there was
an introduction.
It was cool.
Well, we've been on for a while, but it was just like a promotional event to have a whole Howard Stern weekend.
Well, now she's asking when are you coming on?
Well, we're on.
Yeah, well, on English Airways, I was in,
on the radio.
On the radio. Well, but we have to interpret everything.
Yeah. It's not the same language.
There's discussions going on right now, as a matter of fact. So we might be coming to your radio very soon.
Cool.
All right, later. There's always a problem with me getting on the air in England that the British broadcasters are like a little bit thick.
Do they have any like regulations, like they got to be British or something like that?
No, they don't. Not like in France, but no.
I know the law a little better than her. There is no law that says you have to be British.
Okay.
But they don't understand that I want the show on a morning drive. They don't even understand the concept.
On like an evening or something?
They always try to. They think I'm stupid. They try to convince me that.
Can you say that on all the other shows?
No. So. Anyway, okay, thank you.
So you're arguing with them about the time of day you would like to be on.
Yeah, I want the show to air in the morning, and they're like, well, we need it in the afternoon, and then we only want it on Thursdays, and you know they have weird.
Once a week?
Yeah, they don't understand the concept of radio over there. I can't explain it to you. It's like I said, no, you got to be on daily. What do you mean, like on Thursday?
They haven't a clue over here, though.
All right, thank you. I don't know what she's saying.
I think she said they haven't a clue over there.
Right. No, she's right. Do you want to say something, Gary the retard?
Yes, I want to say something. Why you don't have it back in Oregon?
We're on in Oregon.
No. We have it in Portland, but not down in Albany, Oregon. Like on
What, the radio show or the TV?
The TV show.
I don't know. You know what, Gary? I don't know the answer to that. You know how you don't know the answer to most things? I don't know the answer to that.
You stumped him.
You stumped me.
I know, but...
Hey, anyone watching Regis's new show, The Millionaire Show?
I've seen a couple of episodes.
That's a cool show. You know, that show's originally from England.
Yes, and but my one thing is I was reading something about it, and they said the guy in England who hosts the show is like a really scary guy.
Yeah.
He terrorizes the people who are on the show, and that's part of the tension that's built when these people are asking questions. So I'm wondering if Regis isn't too nice, because he wants the people to get the answer.
Yeah, I don't know, but Fred just told me. I didn't see this one. This is the one where the guy was going for $1 million. And Fred asked me the question. I got it in 2 seconds. He says, a question anyone can get.
Yes, the questions aren't that hard.
Did you hear the last final question? I bet you can answer it. Ask the question.
Okay, I'll see if I can ask.
I got the answer to it in a second.
In 1987, it was the first year that they gave away the Heavy Metal Awards in the Grammys.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, me too.
Who won? I don't even have to give you choices.
Metallica.
Jethro Tull.
No, it was Jethro Tull.
Well,
remember?
I didn't get it right.
Right.
You're
Remember
right.
Metallica?
Yeah, it was one of the people nominated, but it was Jethro Tull.
It was Jethro Tull. But if you saw Jethro Tull, you probably would have known the answer.
Yeah.
And
the guy blew it.
Wow, so he lost the million.
And yet he knew an obscure pope who was only in office for like 1 month.
But the great thing about the show is that you can get help at certain levels.
Yeah, you can call your friends.
Yeah, so I saw a guy win like $500,000 because he called his friend and got help on the air.
But you're only allowed to do that once.
Right. Yeah, but there are different things throughout the show. Like you get these helpers. By the time you get to the $1 million level, you probably have no help at all.
See, I'd like to do a show like that where like we have like Gary the retard, though. And then we ask questions like, you know, how much is 1 + 1?
Right. Tie your shoe.
Right.
Tie your shoe, you know.
What's your phone number?
The other odd thing about Gary that I didn't know is he smokes like a chimney.
Oh, do you?
Like a madman.
I didn't know you smoked.
And he couldn't smoke through the whole game, and him and Beetlejuice kept asking me every inning when they could go and smoke. But for me to take him to smoke, I would have to, like, take him up another level. So I kept lying to them and telling them next inning, next inning, next inning. It's like being with your kids. Next inning, tomorrow.
You know how much 1 + 1 is?
2.
Oh, okay. There you go.
How many cigarettes are in a pack?
20.
Wow.
And does he multiply?
You know what?
I don't do multiply.
You know 2 × 2?
2 × 2 is 4.
4. So you do multiply.
Multiply.
So you'd win a lot of money on this show.
Can you divide?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I can't either, so I can't.
Only thing I have to use a calculator.
Oh, you can't use a calculator.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Whatever. All right, anyway, so we got to take a break. That's the story of the game. Saturday was the big game.
So why don't we have a contest with Gary the Retard?
Well, I got to get a TV show.
Well, you want to actually... how come we can't put it on our TV show?
Right.
The pilot.
Can we put him in one of those booths, Howard? Where...
Why don't we do that? Like, we have the Regis show, except it's me and me.
Sitting across from Gary.
And then, like, Beetlejuice goes and...
And he'll have to call, like, Beetlejuice to get help.
When are you going back to Oregon?
I'm going back tonight at 6 o'clock.
Oh, too bad.
We can bring him back again.
We could probably do it right now.
No, but we should really try
should play, look at the game and see what we
can. Because you know what would be a good thing? The only people he can call for answers
are the retarded people.
Elephant Boy or Crackhead Bob or Beetlejuice.
Right.
These are his helpers.
Right. Like, I'd ask him questions like this. You ready? For $1 million, how many breasts do 3 women have?
2.
See?
No. You better call somebody. Call for help.
Altogether, how many?
3 women. How many breasts do...
all together.
Now, do you want some help with this question?
Gary, look at me.
Yeah.
3 women are in the room.
Right.
There's a woman there, there, and there. How many breasts do all of them have?
2.
It's going to be the same no matter what you say.
You don't want the money.
2.
How many breasts are in the room if 3 women are in the room?
1.
Oh, Jesus,
see?
it works.
This is going to be a good game, right?
Howard, what do you think $1 million would do to Gary's life? Would it change it?
No, wouldn't change it at all.
I don't think it would change it at all.
What would you do with $1 million, Gary?
I'd go out and have a ball.
Do what? What would you do?
Well, you go look at women, take her out and say, come on, baby.
Right, you would go after chicks.
You would get laid like crazy, Howard.
Yeah, for about the week he had the money and somebody would get it from him.
All right, now, all right. Which of the following words contains the word ice? Paper cup, towel, ice cream, or shoes?
Paper cup.
What a game. What a game.
See, that's a good game, right? That'll blow away Regis' show.
You save a lot of money on prizes.
Paper cup.
I'm just trying to figure out what the basis for that answer was.
Yeah, well, go ahead, ask him.
Why did you think paper cup had ice in it? Do you think, like, ice goes in a paper cup?
I know the answer.
Ice goes in the paper cup.
I don't think you threw him off with that.
He just memorized the first answer of our game, I think.
Oh, you think so? It's just the first one?
Okay. I hope.
Wow. Who knows? See, wouldn't that be a cool game?
Yes. Right.
You want to go back to Oregon with me?
Sure.
It's a lot cooler than it is here.
Is that right?
Yes.
You love Oregon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would rather live there than here?
I wouldn't mind living here, but I'll tell you something. The way these people drive. Me and Mike were seeing a big accident on the way back to the motel. 3-car piled up, but the cab company was involved with it.
Well, you're right.
Any women involved?
The people don't,
3 cars was involved.
3 women?
No, 3 cars.
All right. If 3 cars are in an accident, how many tires are at the scene of the accident?
There's 4 tires on each car, so...
Go ahead. And there's 3 cars.
Yeah.
How many tires?
24.
Now he has the logic asking the press question.
Oh, dear.
All right, here it is. What number follows 100?
1,000.
See?
They're very good.
Right. See, it'll be a great game.
It does. A long way.
Feel like that Regis show. What's it called? Millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah. That's a cool show.
Who wants to be an idiot?
What?
Who wants to be an idiot?
No, our show has a real question mark because nobody will.
All right, now, what part of the body does a headache affect? Your foot, your toe, your arm, or your head?
Your head.
Right.
Ah.
All right, you're on your way.
That's the first question.
There you go.
How many pennies in a dollar?
100.
Wow.
Surprising.
He's killing you. Who's sitting to your
All
left?
right, how many pennies are in...
What?
Oh, the 3 sitting to my left.
How many pennies are in $3?
3,000.
Okay.
Close enough. All right. The American flag is red, white, and blue. What color is it on the flag? Blue, purple, red, or white?
On the flag?
Yeah.
Let me think. Give me a minute.
All right, take your time. The American flag is red, white, and blue. Which color is not on the flag? Blue, purple, red, or white?
Red and white.
Right. Okay.
Final answer? That's
your final answer.
Final answer?
Well, there's 4 tires.
Anyway, so we've got a game show going between Gary, Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice is he'd be great for this game.
Right.
He's probably right.
I would bet that Gary could beat Beetlejuice.
Really?
Yes.
You could beat him.
I could beat him. Since he's so short, then you have to pick him up and go, oops, sit down there.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll hear about Baba Booey's high school reunion.
Yes.
I found out the name of the King of Pitch. I'll tell you about that when I get back. And we got a ton of other stuff to get to, but we'll be back right after these words. What the hell is Beetlejuice doing back on the phone? What is it, Beetlejuice? Oh.
Howard.
Yeah.
He's on the ball. Hold on, let me give him the phone.
Goodness.
Thanks for sharing.
What goes on over there?
I have no clue. That's where we need a...
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
What do you want?
yeah. I lost my tooth today.
Yeah, I know. What?
I lost my tooth today.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I want the dentist.
Well, this is not a dentist.
Howard,
Yeah.
what he's trying to say is...
Dude, you know, all you do is program him, and he never gets it right.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is his tooth fell out. I got it in a little baggie here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm interested in getting his teeth fixed.
Yeah. Why? Then he's not funny.
Well, we maybe auction it off and have a dentist call.
Oh, get out of here, Sean. What's the matter with you?
Call the dentist and get his tooth fixed.
Yeah. I think he's panhandling for a tooth. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Eileen. You're on the air.
Hi. I was going to ask your advice, but I think I've answered my own question. And just want to tell you, I watched Private Parts this weekend, too, and it was great. And
thank you.
Really enjoy it. And I enjoyed the bit today about the baseball game. I wish I had seen it.
Oh, man.
That was very funny.
We had so much fun sitting by the TV getting Gary the Retard and Beetlejuice to do stuff.
To make something happen.
You should have seen me. I'm like, okay. When the guy pitches, get ready. On 3, everybody get up. Everyone stand up. 1, 2, 3. And then all of a sudden they stand up, and I'm like, wow, I'm controlling what's going on TV.
Beetlejuice, that's a wild guy.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is fun to look at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had been on the air last week. I could have reminded everyone of why.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I forgot what day and what
It
time.
was friggin' funny.
I guess you couldn't show it on your show, your CBS show?
Hey, maybe, if we get permission from Fox.
From Fox.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Because that would be great.
Hey, guys, work on that. See if Fox will cooperate. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll be nice about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I enjoy listening to you.
All right, later.
You make my day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, bye. Right, Jackie, Beetlejuice still ahead?
Oh, it was just like halfway over the rail.
So it's a head on a rail.
Well, all you saw was a big giant hat. So I had to call Gary and get him to get the stupid hat off Beetlejuice.
So we got to get him, if he goes again, he has to stand on like a box or something when they stand up.
Right.
Sit in a booster seat.
Well, that's what we were trying to do. I said, hey, Gary, let him sit on something so we can see Beetlejuice.
Like your lap.
Yeah.
That's what we asked, but he wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't put Beetlejuice on his lap?
No, this is what happened. So we go, Gary, put Beetlejuice in your lap. So Gary goes, Beetlejuice, come here and sit on my lap. And Beetlejuice wouldn't do it. He wouldn't sit on Gary's lap.
Oh, my.
He wouldn't sit on Gary's lap.
I wonder what's up with that.
It's kind of gay, Beetlejuice is all man. Whatever's left of him, he's all man.
That's funny. He wouldn't sit on the lap.
Yeah, because it would have been funny. Imagine you tune in and you see Beetlejuice like
On Gary's lap.
Those 4 doing a wave. Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was funny. It was great.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, và hôm nay bên em lại về một chiếc Hyundai Accent, chiếc xe sản xuất 2018, bản 1.4 số tự động. Xe này phiên bản màu đỏ và là bản cao cấp, vì vậy là nó có full option, cửa sổ trời này, tay lông cửa mạ chrome, tất cả mọi thứ từ ngoại thất đến nội thất là full. Con này báo một mức giá rất là rẻ thôi, giá này thì cực kỳ là dễ mua luôn. Và bây giờ thì trước khi mà em báo giá thì em sẽ quay tổng thể chiếc xe và xem nó có những cái vấn đề gì. Xe này thì các bạn có thể thấy là đèn rất là đẹp.